Gumake the last time down for Seattle. Here's Skylar Diggins attacking and going with the right hand from the left. Can't quite get to it. Double teamed is Griner. Kick back out. Three on the way. Good looking shot, and it is. She loves this speed. She takes it all the way. Nearly turns it over. Good snatch by Nneka, however, off the glass and puts it.
This Atlanta team, they got the advantage.
This is what Seattle's done all year. Poking it free and getting easy baskets the other way. Of points off the fast break, but Seattle loves to rip and run. And there's a nice little runner for on the shot clock. Screen by Yeru. Wheeler attacks, puts it up. A lot of contact, no call, but Wheeler gets it to roll in.
Well, Griner making 816 career blocks, number 3 all-time. Atlanta can turn things from a point-blank shot inside the lane to a 3 on the other end.
There's a nice touch pass inside. Screen from Lee again. Floats one up with the left hand, no good, tipped around. Nneka's got it and puts it up and in off the glass.
Points per game this season, just a tick under 10 boards.
Howard, nobody there. Defense late to rotate.
5 back of Leslie now.
Wheeler back into the game and paying off dividends. Milestones here we'll get to in just a moment. Here's Zia Cook. That one's off the mark. Gets her own rebound. Pull up from 15. She's fouled and won. Field goal in all 5 games despite playing just 7 minutes a contest. Snap it home as pow-pow from behind the arc.
And a Northwest kid spent 3 years with the University of Oregon Ducks.
She's got to have a few friends from Eugene up here making the drive for the game, I would imagine. A little step-through move in the bucket. Tipped out of the hands of Jones into the hands of Diggins. Zia Cook leaves it inside. Great pass and finish for Dom Malonga. Brittany Griner was dunking in high school when Dom Malonga was born. That is your age difference between those two. Right now, here's Zia Cook into Gabby Williams. Gets it to go. It hung there for days. As that first guard off the bench. Wheeler starting for Alicia Clark, who's injured. No good, but there's Brianna Jones for the finish.
Yeah, that's a goal, but was able to drop that one in after a couple of bounces.
Atlanta playing really tough defense on this possession. Howard goes in at Diggins, and that one is good. Offensively, she hasn't done much, but defensively she has. She's got 3 blocks already tonight. Had only 3 in the first 4 games played, and there's Ezzy Magbagor.
She's just shaking her head in frustration. That was a point-blank shot for her.
Agumake as Howard goes down. Corner 3, Zia Cook, and Seattle is back up 13. That's their biggest lead of the game. 13 on the shot clock. Jones back to Hillman. Nice little give and go there, and the finish by Naz Hillman.
Gray does not get her hands on the basketball. The best way to prevent a great scorer from scoring is to not let them get a lot of touches.
Step back from Howard, tough shot. She knocks it home.
So far, Seattle has kept her in check.
And a couple of years ago on the other end of this floor, Brianna Jones went down with that. Gumake, hip check screen, back to Nneka. Yeru with it, spinning on Jones, step through. Look at this move, Lee Yeru! 2 or more made field goals in this game. Walker Kimbrough wide open, back iron, no. Seattle can't corral it though, Alicia Gray's got it. Fade away, boy. Those
points off that bench, a necessary component with no Alicia Clark due to an ankle injury, and of course no Katie Lou Samuelson, so only 9 healthy bodies.
And Howard from the free throw line knocks it home with 54 left.
Yeah,
Here's Wheeler with it. Nneka to high screen. Right to left is Wheeler. Hesitates, floats it up, and hits. Erica Wheeler off the bench has got 6. Nneka with it. Driving in on Jones. Oh, the step through and a beauty. She's like, hey, Lee Yeru, I can do that move too. Well, Diggins on the push. Back to Wheels. Screen coming from Agumake. Wheeler pull up from 15, and just every time she elevates, it's like she knows it's going in right now. She is white hot the last couple games. Magbagor with it. Diggins comes and gets it from Ezzy. There's the screen. Just from where Wheeler hit it, Diggins hits it, and all of a sudden, Gray has it. 10 on the shot clock to Ryan. Howard, crossover dribble right at Ezzy Magbagor, and 1, so back to back. As you hear the Let's Go Storm chant from the 9,666 in attendance tonight, Skylar Diggins says, I can get an and 1 too. She'll go to the line.
Pretty loud in this building, did not hear the whistle. I think she was posting up before that ball was ever tossed by the ref.
Wheeler on the move. That's been her money spot. Misses this one as Magdalor, the offensive rebound. Step back, Gabby Williams. She has been money. 1 of 1 today, but coming into this game, Gabby Williams, 10 of 22 on the year. And another and one.
Naz Hillman, well, she's been in the league for 3 years now, and I had a chance to talk to her, and we talked about the necessary adjustments that she's made in her 3rd year. She said coming to the Dream, it was a different role than what she had in college, where she was the #1 option at Michigan.
Hillman, oh, there's Gabby Williams on cue. 1-2, lay it up and in. Powell back into the game. Here's Gray, gets by Wheeler. Yuru is there, make it 5 and 1s. I guarantee, at least, I've never seen 5 and 1s in a corner. Now Gray gets it. Caldwell with 8 on the shot clock. Hillman from 3, and she snuggles it home. Naz Hillman. Taken by Powell, 3-on-3 the other way. Here comes Howard, guarded by Diggins. Back to Gray, he's got a good look. Rotation and splash. We have a 2-point game, making an 11-0 run. Howard has it now. Oh, good backdoor cut. That was beautiful execution by him.
The Dream in that possession as he had the advantage.
Here's Jones with it, 3 on the way, in and out. That'd have been huge for Atlanta, but they do get the offensive rebound. Naz Hillman, unsung hero for Atlanta tonight. Howard has it against Cook. Neck on the switch. Now Cook gets back. Brianna Jones, the 6th and 1 of the 2nd half for the Atlanta Dream of the basketball game, and Atlanta has not led except once at 3-2. Here's Wheeler trying to get the lead back, and she does.
And she stared at that ball until it went in the bucket. It was in and popped out. It was a teaser.
And there's the scoop and the score by Hillman.
Just continuing to push the right buttons, getting into the lane. They settled for 3s in the first half. Now they're getting in the paint.
Seattle led by 17 earlier as Malonga gets her 2nd made field goal of the game. How about Malonga get key minutes the last couple games? No push-off call there. Instead, Ryan Howard just knocks down the 15-footer.
Well, it was my mistake. I thought they were also going to get a technical foul for that, but they do get the ball out of bounds.
They'll get the 3 shots for the 3-point foul, and then the ball, but Gray tries to get it. 3 more, and she does!
Gabby Williams on this possession.
Agumake pump fakes Hillman, goes up and scores. Back to a 1-point game. Jones working on Agumake. Hillman now to Gray. She has been white hot against Gabby Williams. And it gets it again, the 7th and 1 of the 2nd half. Great halftime adjustment by Carl Smesko to get downhill into the paint. Seattle dominated in the paint in the first half, 30-18, as Erica Wheeler knocks it down from a money spot. Agumake to Diggins. There's your 2 best players, and it pays off. Now to Hillman, high-low. Jones gets it inside and almost blocked by Magdalor. Wheeler back to Nneka against Hillman. Steps in. Oh, good feed inside. Magdalor can't get it to go, but gets her own rebound and tips it back up and in.
Open for the bucket.
Dream in the bonus, so any foul will be free throws. Oh, my goodness. 30 for Ryan Howard, just pulls up. Quick timeout. Seattle misses a jump shot. And Atlanta's got it back, trying to throw the dagger in, and they do with guess who? Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard with 32.
And have just put the pedal down.
Atlanta has outscored Seattle by 20 in the 2nd half. Agumake knocks it up and in against Magdalor. Drives in, step back, instead feeds inside. Brianna Jones, easy as you please.
The seal on the mismatch, and Jones just too strong.
Williams, 3 on the way. That one's good, but too little too late for Seattle. They're still down 2 possessions. That is going to be something Noelle Quinn is going to have to address with her team. And the coaches shake hands at midcourt, and what an impressive road victory for Carl Smesko and the Atlanta Dream.